Alright guys, so I actually got up way earlier than I should. I really only slept like 4 hours. And I'm gonna try to actually make a video in the park. Hopefully I don't get a bunch of people coming in, but it's only like, it's not even 8 yet. So I think we're good. I just wanted to like show you guys around and kind of talk about this is actually like the first park I ever been to. And I'm sure I told you before, like I've never done transition except like now that I'm an adult. Like I never had any experience with it as a kid. So kind of show you like when I first came here, like every single thing was terrifying, and you know, I'm still not great, but it's so much easier than it was. So here we go. So like even this little thing right here was scary to me when I first got here. So I pretty much show you like my favorite thing to do is I like come down this is the like entrance, like do a kick turn on this. I don't know if you can see that dip. It's really fun to like ride on. I'm gonna try to like reenact that. Alright, so that's like, I try to put that all together into like a clear circle. It's kind of like what I just like to kind of do that over and over again. It's pretty fun. And I even, like on this little bank, I try the front side kick turn. I'm not really good at them, but I try. Got this thing, which is when I look on the camera, everything seems so much smaller, but in real life, it feels way bigger. So on these, I'm trying to learn to like carve instead of kick turn, because the only thing I could do before was kick turn. I never knew like how to carve anything. I never had anything to even like try. So there we try. Here we go. It took forever for me to be able to do that and not kick turn. I always want to lift my board so bad and turn. And like this, I think the highest I've ever gotten is almost to the top of that. Let's see if I can get there. The box. This thing I'm still scared of. This is this weird bowl thing. And so this bowl is where I learned to ride out fakie, which it's still not like, I'm still kind of scared of it, and it's a little awkward, but I can do it. I wish this was just like a regular mini ramp. That'd be sweet. Alright, so switched from my camera to my phone, which pretty much just film on my phone anymore. And I just learned that my tripod is like a piece of shit. Like, it just kept bending down if I tried to angle it. I missed my old one that I broke when I fell in Florida on that crack. Alright, so I'm trying to record this. Okay, so I know I suck really bad at that, but I mean, this video is just trying to show you like things I could not do at all, like when I started back into skateboarding, and like even though it's not a huge progression, it is. So so this is the first park I've ever been to. When I was younger, I only rode street. We didn't have a park. And the only reason I can even do kick turns is because my brother built like a couple little like 3-foot tall ramps in our basement when I was younger. They were really small. And I learned just like a kick turn, and I actually did drop in on them a couple times. I remember doing it. But I think I was 9. I think I was like 9 years old when I did it. Like I said, and they're about 3 foot tall. Of course, I was 9, so like heights of things, it's hard to say when I was probably 4 foot tall myself. I don't know. But yeah, pretty small. And in my basement. But just like things, like I said, as far as progression goes, of course, transition, I don't do it as much, so of course I'm not progressing. And if I plan to get into it a lot more, I would probably invest in getting like actual like knee pads and stuff, because certain things like I know I don't really want to try, because if I fall, like I'm gonna just bash my knees in. So hopefully I can put some stuff together with the camera footage and it looks alright with that shitty tripod. Let's see. Alright. So I'm trying to think of what else I could do now that I couldn't, like, when I started back into skateboarding. When I was a kid, all I could do, like, I could ride pretty comfortably. I could do a decent ollie, but I couldn't do any tricks. Mostly because like I didn't know like even how to attempt them, and no one taught me. So I just didn't know. And like I could roll off a curb, but I was scared to go like anything bigger than that. And like now this is okay. This is 10 inches. I think maybe I'm warmed up enough to do maybe a few ollies and stuff. Like I said, so this muscle, this like whole muscle, the last time I went out and like did kick flips and stuff, that last video, my leg was really sore. After that, the next day, like even just like I could bend down, but trying to get back up was so painful. So I feel like I should chill out with it. Like I said, so I'd maybe do like a little bit of ollies. This box, when I first started coming here, it seemed like the biggest thing in the freaking world, and now like it doesn't seem that big to me. Like I said before, I think I said it's like 10 inches. It's just a little bigger than my deck. I didn't think I'd be able to like get onto it at all, and now I can usually, like almost every time. I've tried 50s. I think maybe I got like a tiniest little one. I'm really bad at aiming at them. Like I never like lock in correctly, so it kind of makes it difficult to get them. This is the best idea to do this when I had like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. I'm getting pretty close, but man, it's starting to get to me now. I didn't want to only get that much sleep, but I would have laid awake for like 2 hours. I'm like, might as well just get up and try to make this video. Maybe I just need to get a drink of water real quick and then I'll try again. Okay, I think that was the last try. I seem to be getting worse at it, so that means I probably need to stop.